Looking for some cheap coins? Then head over to igxe.com and use the code TTB for 8% off.
So you join us for today's game of the week. Chelsea taking on Manchester City here at Stamford Bridge. Hopefully should be a fantastic matchup. We're playing on FIFA today. Normally I do play on PES. Decided to mix it up for this week. Of course, FIFA does have that Premier League license, so it'll be a little bit more authentic, more realistic. We'll be playing on legendary difficulty as Chelsea in the first half. We'll see how it goes, possibly switch to Man City for the second half. 8-minute halves. And hopefully have a lot of decent gameplay to cut out for you guys. And there is Eden Hazard. He's had a great season so far, no question. Referee for today, Mark Clattenburg. As Chelsea get things underway, you guys can see the lineups at the bottom of your screen. Both sides will be furious, really, at the FA Cup exit last week. It was pretty poor from both sides. I think Chelsea's defeat was a lot more worse than Man City's, purely for the fact that they led 2-0 and ended up conceding 4 goals at home. It doesn't happen often, especially against a team that they should have battered, really, on paper at least. And that just goes to show you what the FA Cup can do, as Cesc Fabregas' strike is deflected into the arms of Joe Hart. Man City 5 points behind before the start of the game. A win for them will put them back on track. A defeat, 8 points behind. Chasing Chelsea like most teams have been doing all season. Hazard. It's not a great pass though by him. Silva. Clichy. David Silva. Willian just trying to battle him off the ball. Clichy going one way then the other. Willian keeps the ball alive. James Milner comes off him, and that goes out for a Chelsea throw. Oscar. Willian. Tried to play that 1-2. Says Fabregas, a player that is relishing being back in the Premier League this season. Miles ahead of anyone when it comes to most assists. Here is Aguero, a player that is deadly as ever. Tracking back though by Hazard, gets bundled over as well. Oscar, overlapping run here by Felipe Luis, and a chance for him to come forward. Company is coming across. Luis's pass or control was a little bit poor in the end. Costa. Nice play by Costa. It's gone out for a corner. Good block by Vincent Kompany. Was heading goalwards. Navas. Chance for him to come forward. Lays it square. Fernando. Back inside to find Fernandinho. Milner. Up against Felipe Luis. Spaniard taking his time. Hazard backtracking as well. Matic. Oscar. Hazard towards Luis. Chelsea players all just making runs forward now. Oscar. It's a good run this. Plays it back towards Costa. It's a good save from Hart. Well, Oscar providing a little bit of quality down the left-hand side there. Here's Silva. Navas finding Fernando. Aguero. Good challenge by Fabregas. Ivanovic taking a little bit too long there, the Serbian. David Silva's pass was not the greatest. Matic was there. It's good defensive cover though from Chelsea. They have got players that can work back and forward across the field, providing extra pace going forward. Defensive cover as well. It's given away. Matic taking his time. Fabregas. Willian. Towards Ivanovic. Matic. Oscar. Oh, that's a late challenge and possibly the first card of the game. The referee says yes. Well, he didn't need to do it really, Fernandinho. More frustration more than anything else. Oscar had already skipped past him. Flipping his heels. There's a chance here for Eden Hazard. He's a long way out. Oh, it was an unlucky effort. Struck it sweet as a nut. Really got some bend on this. Joe Hart does well. It's out for a corner. Fabregas looking for that near post. Diego Costa. Millimetres away. It's going to be another corner, it looks like. Well, the defender must have got something on that one. Another chance again. Fabregas, another very nice delivery. Cleared away. Comes back outside. The volley wasn't great, and company completely missed the header. Another Chelsea corner. Diego Costa, 26 years of age, 17 goals this season so far in the league. Fabregas, another dangerous ball in. Chelsea just looking for anything. That was a speculative effort. Finally, it does roll out. Next up for Chelsea, a trip to Villa Park to take on Aston Villa. So a couple of changes for Manchester City after a very disappointing first half display. Well, Frank Lampard has come on against his former club to try and solidify that middle of the park position. Jovetic also coming on to replace James Milner. David Silva possibly push out a little bit wider. Long ball playing forward. Vincent Kompany's there. There's chances in the first half for Chelsea. They didn't put them away. Next up for Manchester City, back at the Etihad Stadium to take on Hull City. In a match you would favour them to pick up the 3 points, but the Premier League, you never know. It's one of those leagues where any team can win a match, never afraid to play the top sides. Hazard has given it away. Lampard was pressured hard. Costa. Willian, he's given it away. Zabaleta. Navas poking that one through towards Aguero. We know he's got some pace, Sergio Aguero. He's still going, just trying to lay it back inside. There is Navas. Zabaleta. Lampard. David Silva. Just trying to get it on his favoured left-hand side. Clichy. He's backpedaling, have to start again. Di Michelis just swinging it out wide to find Zabaleta. He finds Navas. A little bit better this from City. Fernandinho. It's going to be Lampard. Keeps the ball on, but fallen back to a Manchester City shirt. Lampard's been caught. Costa. Nice little back heel. Fabregas feeding it on to find Hazard. Against Lampard. Trying to be cute there, delivering that one in towards the back post, headed across the field. Costa. Matic. Chelsea, they've just got to shoot. Matic again, nicely worked move. Joe Hart. Well, he watches it roll out of play. He should have picked it up. Playing it short. That's not a bad idea. Hazard. Oscar. That's a great pass, and Costa's header. Inches over the bar. Probably the best chance all game. Jovetic. Lampard. Aguero. Gonna be Silva. Just didn't quite have it. The ball's ricocheting everywhere. It's gonna be Lampard. Well, the left-footed strike just rising. Another change for Chelsea. It's Drogba makes his way on. A little bit more attacking by Jose Mourinho. Felipe Luis finding John Terry. Salah. Hazard looking for Costa. Here is Didier Drogba. Back towards him. Feeding it through. Oh, it's a great save by Hart again. Felipe Luis cutting inside. Finding Oscar. Didier Drogba. The type of player you really want in the box with his ability to win the headers. But he's taking it down the line. Whips that one in towards the back post. Headed away. Clipped on. Oh, off the bar. Well, I thought the defender would clear it. And in the end, what a chance it was. Suddenly, Stamford Bridge is alive. Final few minutes remain. The ball swung in. Drogba! Oh, Costa! Thought it was Drogba. Ended up being Costa. And it's another chance that's hit the bar. Can you believe it? Final few seconds here. Man City are just holding on for a point at this stage. Drogba has looked lively since he's come on. Back towards Drogba. Has a strike. Just wide of the mark. Well, I'll tell you what, he really got hold of it. Joe Hart was praying that it was heading wide. Costa. Ramirez. And there's the full-time whistle. It has finished here. Chelsea 0, Manchester City 0. Hope you guys did enjoy this week's Game of the Week. We'll be back next week. Sorry there wasn't any goals, but there were plenty of chances. Legendary, clearly no joke. But until next time, take care and have a great day.